trying to get into TikTokers because that's where here, that's the wave of the future, child. It's the wave of the future. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is me, Alicia, if this is your first time here, and if not, welcome back. All right, so we are back with another video suggested by you guys. I will have to say that between moving into this house, decorating this house, decorating the nursery, getting the kiddos room ready, getting myself mentally ready to prepare for, there will be a time when I will go to the hospital and then me and William will come back with somebody extra. It still hasn't hit me mentally, and I think it's because we've just been together for so long and it's just been us that I haven't grasped the knowledge that we're gonna go, but we're gonna come back with an extra person that will need us for life. That's still mind-blowing to me. I say all that to say my content creative imagination is shot to shit. It's gone. So the last couple of videos, I literally have been looking through the comments, whether they be on Instagram or YouTube. Most of the time it's been YouTube comments to try to find a video inspiration, and that's what this video is going to be about. So let's just get right into it. Also, totally unrelated, I was succumbed to TikTok and I went to Publix, they had it for BOGO. I'm trying the Liquid Death sparkling water. I don't know why they call it that. It took me forever to realize this was sparkling water as I'm like scrolling through like TikToks and stories. I'm going right through it because I'm thinking it's a beer, because looks like a beer, Liquid Death. And it wasn't until like I took the time, I was like, oh, it's a sparkling water. So I asked one of my girlfriends, she said it was really good. I picked up the Berry It Alive. I mean, it's decent. I mean, it's good. It's not, I don't know why they're raving about it, but it's good. One of you guys asked me to go over all of my different streams of income, and I didn't realize how many streams of income that I have until I sat down to actually go through them. So this is what this video is going to be about, the different streams of income. I have, my notebook is like right here. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 streams of income. I'm gonna go through them one by one to kind of give you an overview of that stream of income, how it came about being, how long I've been in that stream of income, and then roughly about like how much I made last year. I'm not gonna give you specific details because I only need Uncle Sam all in my business. I'm gonna try to give you guys like pretty good estimations. As I said before, guys, I'm literally taking all of your suggestions through the comment. So if you leave a comment saying, hey, I think you should do a video on this, or I would like to see this about you or see that about you, please leave me suggestions, because at this point I'm grasping at straws to come up with a video a week. Like, I'm literally grasping. So let's just get right into it. All right, also totally unrelated, before we get started, I'll make sure to link everything that you can possibly see. My hair hasn't changed. I know I got a lot of questions on my hair. I will link the the Instagram reel that I did to that. Has all of the hair details, inches, company, name, who installed it if you're here locally in Birmingham. Of course, all of my jewelry is from my LivinFearless collection. I'll link that. This shirt is from PLT, Pretty Little Things, actually part of a 2-piece that I've been obsessed with lately. And then I've been wearing my Warby Parker. I guess I could take these off, but I've been working with computers all day, so I kind of like to keep the blue light glasses on. I'll link these also in the cards. Okay, now for real, let's get into it. All right, we're gonna go from oldest to newest, why not? First things first, my first stream of income is my 9-to-5, my corporate job. So for those that don't know, I have been working in corporate America since 2010. I know that I just dated myself, but I don't care. I'm 34 and I feel good. So I've been working in corporate America since 2010. Went to school and got my bachelor's in finance and immediately started working in the finance department. And then while I was in said company, they paid for me to go back to school because they were paying for tuition. And so I went back and got my master's in finance. And then while I was always there, and they were also paying, I got my CPA. So those are the 3 degrees / certifications that I have. So I got my bachelor's in 2010, my master's in 2013, and also got my CPA in 2013. And then moved companies, and then that's where I am right now. So I've been in my field with all of my certifications basically since 2014. Absolutely love what I do. I know that my specific job, I do have the ability to work from home. I was working from home before the pandemic, just not on a full-time basis. But then when the pandemic hit, basically my boss and my boss's boss and was like, yeah, not really sure why you guys were ever coming in the office. So we have since all permanently decided to work from home. That includes myself, my coworkers, my manager, his manager. We're all working remotely. So yeah, my salary range for that, my job there is anywhere between $125,000 to $175,000, and that includes bonuses and then any stock options. So I love my job. People ask all the time, have I ever thought about going influencing full time? I have, but I'm not one of those people that hates their job. I love my job. I love what I do. My coworkers are some of the easiest to get along coworkers. It's a match made. I know some people kind of hop off of the corporate ladder and go from one company to one company, and that's great, but I'm comfortable, I'm secure, I'm happy where I am, not only the company that I work for, the people that I work for, but also the work that I do. So that is my first stream of income, is my corporate 9-to-5 job. All right, so the next 4 streams of income, I'm definitely going to break them out one by one, but just to let you know that these all sit under an umbrella, so under the LivinFearless LLC umbrella, and that is an S Corp. So the difference between an LLC and an S Corp, and I'll get into more details if you guys want me to in another video, but an LLC just basically it protects your personal from your business. So anybody who's doing any kind of work outside of your personal, I think you need to have an LLC. For me, because there's so many different layers to my streams of income, because I needed to be more detailed, more specific, because I'm also trying to save money when it comes to Uncle Sam. All of this sits under an S corporation, and so I get paid a monthly fee, a monthly check from that. So I get my monthly check, or whenever I get paid on my 9-to-5, and then I also get a check from LivinFearless LLC, and that way at the end of the year I only have 2 W-2s that I have to worry about instead of 50,000 1099s. It works, it's great. If you want more details, I can try to give you some, but an accountant, like someone who does this for a living, even though I work in accounting, this isn't what I do for a living, works great. I would say if you make more than $50,000 through your side businesses or your freelance businesses, definitely look into an S corporation. Like I said, a CPA that specializes in taxes can help you with that. That's not my specialization. But yeah, so just to let you know, I'm giving you all the ranges, but then I will give you at the end of the 4 different streams of income, I'll let you know how much I decided to take salary wise from those. So all right, so the second one is collaborations through brands. So basically what that means is, for those that just are like, what is influencing, I actually had some family up here, was it last weekend, and they were just kind of wondering what is an influencer, what is a blogger, what is that, all of that means. And so basically what it means is a brand will reach out to you. They will say, hey, we're launching this product, or we want you to be part of this campaign, or we want you to be part of this movement. This is the deliverables that we want you to post, whether that's an Instagram post, a YouTube video, a blog post, some kind of sponsored post, and as a result, we're willing to give you this amount of money. It's basically an advertiser. So instead of them going to a magazine to advertise their products or a commercial to shoot their products, they're choosing to come to influencers because it's been found through hundreds and hundreds of research and hours that influencers play a vital role in the overall purchase power that consumers go out and do. So they decided to move those dollars from magazines and TV and newspapers to people like me, of which I am forever grateful. So that is what that means. It's collaborating with brands. It's a combination of Instagram. Instagram is definitely my most profitable, and then after that is YouTube, and then after that comes blog posts. Trying to get into TikTokers because that's the wave of the future, child. It's the wave of the future. So I'm trying to get into TikTok, but for now, it's just those 3 different platforms. And that's basically how it is. A brand reaches out, we negotiate. Yes, I can do this. No, I can't do that. Yes, I can do this, but for this price, not this price. And I have been doing that since 2017. However, I don't think that I made much money in 2017. I don't think I started making money until 2018. And then I don't think it became profitable enough for me to start an LLC until 2019. So 2019 was when I actually started the LivinFearless LLC and decided to push all of the money into that. At that time, I was still a sole proprietor because, like I said, I didn't know that much. So I was still doing sole proprietor. So I was still having to do the 1099s, but it still separated Alicia from LivinFearless should something happen with that. So like I said, I've been doing it since 2017, started getting paid in 2018, and then it became really profitable in 2019 and then moving forward. And then last year, I made anywhere between $250,000 and $325,000 doing that. And I do it on a part-time basis. So much so that I have a limit of the number of collaborations that I commit myself to every month. And it hurts when I have to turn some stuff down. Some brands, they're understanding. If I say, hi, I've reached the capacity of collaborations that I'm able to do this month, I would love to be able to include you for next month. Some brands, if it's not a specific like launching of a product, if it's just like a general, hey, we have this new pair of jeans coming, we want you to collaborate with us. If it's something that can be moved until the next month, they're understanding. But then there are some brands that are like, nope, we need this specifically because we're launching it here and we want you to post here. And so there have been some collaborations that I have had to turn down, but it's been for the better because I'd rather do 6 collaborations a month and be a badass at it than do 10 and I'm like, shoddy performance, shoddy content. I could have did better. So I do limit the number of collaborations that I have. That might change moving forward, but for right now, I know a number that I have in my head that I can do comfortably and be able to knock it out, do the content, and be proud of the work that I'm producing, basically. All right, so we've covered my 9 to 5 and we have covered brand collaborations on both Instagram and YouTube. So next up, while we're speaking of YouTube, it is ads on YouTube. And basically what that is it might have been before this video, or this video might have been broken up by now, but ads will pop up, and ads will pop up in YouTube. And I know you can't wait until you see that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 so you can skip the ad, and you're costing me money. I'm just kidding. But that's what that is. Basically, it's the ability for YouTube to be able to put ads on your videos, and as such, YouTube has been such a kind platform in giving us some of those coinage from the advertisers that advertise on our videos. So I've been doing YouTube probably since 2016. It was one of the first ones. I actually started YouTube before I started Instagram, and it was only because I was getting such a positive response of people wanting to see more in-depth tutorials on some of my protective styles that I was like, at the time, Instagram didn't have video content. I know. Remember that time. So if you wanted a longer video, you had to go to YouTube. So that's when I actually started my YouTube channel. As with YouTube, it takes a while for you to be able to start making and monetizing money. So I don't think I was making anything of relevance for like the first 6 or 7 months, and then even after that, it was really small and minuscule. Like, I don't think I made anything of importance until 2018. So I was on the platform about 1.5 years before I was like looking forward to YouTube checks. So like I said, I've been doing that for a while. I like YouTube. It's definitely one of the very, very few, if not only, platforms that still love long videos. And in the world of Vine, if you can remember that, and now Instagram Reels and Instagram Stories and TikTokers, I sound like my mother, and TikTok, and now I do see that YouTube does have shorts, and I got it. But I feel like YouTube is still one of those platforms that has just remained long form video. For that, I'm forever grateful. So yeah, so I enjoy it, and that's why, even though it's one of my lower revenue type one of my lower revenue platforms, I still enjoy doing it. I enjoy inviting you guys. I think for me, I feel like I have a certain niche on Instagram and then a certain niche in TikTok, and I feel like YouTube is where people come to actually find out more about me, or to actually find out like what I'm about. I feel like a Reel can give you some insight, and maybe even an Instagram story, but I feel like YouTube is where you guys come to find, I wouldn't say the true me, but like all aspects of who I am as a person, my family, all that kind of stuff, which is why my goal moving forward to definitely give you guys like more insights, more vlogs. Especially, I know when the kid gets here, y'all gonna be like, where your son at? It's been a week and we ain't seen him. So I definitely feel that YouTube is going to be that platform where I give you guys more insight into my family dynamic. Not my extended family, because you guys know that I still don't feel comfortable showing my extended family, because they're not on any social media platforms where they're not doing the influencing thing. So I still probably am not going to show my extended family, but me, William, and the kiddo, you'll probably see more of us doing like random vlogs, me struggling to keep my shit together as a first-time mom, thinking that I can, and then he gets here and he's just like, nope, I'm now running things. So, you know, I'm excited for you guys to look forward to that. So yeah, so as far as YouTube ads, I make anywhere between $50,000 and $75,000 in that platform. All right, moving right along, we have had my 9 to 5, we have hit the collaborations, we have hit the YouTube ads. Next up, we're going to affiliate links. And basically what affiliate links is, if you notice down, like take a second to drop down to the description box, you see where I have like this shirt, and there's like that link that says, well, this is POT, it says like Go Maggie or something like that. That is an affiliate link. So basically what that means is that if you click on that link, I appreciate it, but if you click on that link and you decide to buy something while you're clicking on that link, whether it's the shirt that I've posted, or you decide to ball out, right, and just go on a shopping spree, I'd be very appreciative. But no matter what you buy, if you use my link to shop, I get a commission. It is small, right? It is very minuscule. It's anywhere, some brands go as small as 3%. Some brands, depending on what time of the year, can go up to like 15%. So it just really just depends. I used 3 different ones. So I use Reward Style. Reward Style is who I use mostly with, because not only does Reward Style give you affiliate links, they also are involved in influencer marketing. So in the collaborations that I mentioned, they're a part of that. I also use Magic Links. Magic Links I use because there are some brands that are affiliated with Reward Style, and there are some that are not, and those that are not are sometimes affiliated with Magic Links. And then of course, if all those fails, there is Amazon, which you also get affiliate links. So that's what that is. It's us as an influencers giving you links to everything that we have, that we suggest, that we buy, that we want to buy, that we whatever, with the hopes that if you click on that link and buy something from that link, we get a commission off of it. So yeah, that is basically what it is. It's the reason why we try to give you guys as many links as possible, because most people think that you have to buy, like if I give you the link to this shirt, like you have to buy this shirt in order for me to get a commission off of it. It's not. You literally can go to PLT. You can put this shirt in your cart if you think it's cute, but then you can buy other things off a Pretty Little Thing, and whatever you buy, I get a commission off of it. I don't see what you're buying, so we're not involved in that aspect, but it's definitely a way for influencers to get I would say it's a way for influencers to get paid off of our hard work, because it takes a lot of hard work to go out and find these links for you guys. Especially, I know sometimes for me, like if I'm doing like a thrifting haul, or if I'm doing just like a general haul, and then sometimes an item is sold out, or I bought it locally and it's not available online. Now I'm researching, now I'm trying to Google image, try to find either something similar or try to find it on a different website. It takes a lot of work and research for us to give you guys these links. And so as a token of our appreciation, we're giving you these links, we're researching, and all we ask is that if you do decide to make a purchase, that you do use our links from that, so that it's kind of like a reward for our hard work. I make anywhere between $35,000 and $65,000 off of that a year. It sounds like a lot, and it is probably a lot for some people, but for the amount of work, I wish you guys knew the amount of work that we go through to get links and to upload those links. Even if it's as simple as like on Instagram, I can't show an outfit on Instagram unless I'm showing it in my stories, or I'm posting it on like my IG looks on my blog, so that you guys can get the links. Because I guess because you guys are just so used to us giving you that when we don't, we're like, how dare you post that nice outfit and not give a link? What's wrong with you? So it takes a lot of hard work for us. So like I said, yeah, anywhere between 35 and 65,000 on the affiliate links. All right, and last but not least, our last category, which is actually my most profitable category, is the Shop Livin' Fearless collection. I know that I'm going to have to go into more details with the business. So if you guys have any questions regarding the business, please leave them below, because I feel like that's going to be another video on how I got started. So for those that don't know, the Livin' Fearless collection is basically an accessories collection that I started in 2020. Yeah, go figure. Didn't realize that was gonna happen. But it started off from me making handmade gemstone bracelets that I've just always made for myself. I like what I like, I don't like what I don't like. I didn't see what I liked in the stores, so I started making them for myself. You guys, especially YouTube, Instagram, started asking, hi, where do you get your bracelets from? They're adorable. Oh, I make them. Oh my God, you should start selling them. Ding, ding, ding. And what I like is, or my vision was basically me turning what I love to do into something profitable. So starting in January of 2020, I started the Livin' Fearless collection. It's technically called Fearless Jewelry, where I was selling handmade gemstone bracelets. And I think what sets my collection apart, especially the bracelets, from most of everybody, and I like to have a little quick business information, I like to have just one thing, just whether it be one small or one big thing, that kind of literally sets you apart from everybody else, and makes your business plan a little different from everybody else's. And so one thing that set mine apart was that my bracelet sets are one of a kind. I'm never going to make the same bracelet set twice. I'm never going to make the same bracelet twice, because I think that it's important for some version of your outfit to be as unique as you are. And so you can have the same hairstyle as someone, the same earrings as someone, the same sunglasses, but when it comes down to your bracelet set, to know that you can put that bracelet set on and no one, like literally no one in this world, is going to have the same bracelet set as you. Love that. So I started doing that in January of 2020. Sold out every single month, because it's just me making them, right? I don't have like a team of people making the sets. It's just me. So I started doing that. Later on in the year, I decided to add gold filled accessories, and I started adding those because I definitely feel that you can have great quality jewelry at an affordable price. And I'm all about tarnish free, resistance free, waterproof jewelry. So we added that later on in the year. And then starting in 2021, we decided to add these lovely fedoras, because you've seen my YouTube video. You know how obsessed I am with fedoras. And so while I was away on vacation, I decided to talk to one of the store owners who was selling the fedoras, and I'm like, you know, I think this is definitely something that I want to get into. And she made it very clear that they don't like to work with American businesses. They like to keep it in Mexico, where their country is. And I'm like, shit, but I want them, and I want these, because they're specific, and I'm obsessed. So it went down a whole dive. Like, the number of times me and my husband had to go to Mexico in 2021, it's ridiculous. Or 2020, it's ridiculous. But it's okay, because starting in 2021, I added fedoras to my collection, and we've just been rolling ever since. I love every bit of it. It has not been easy, okay? I don't want you to assume that everything's just been honky-dory and successful, and I got a lot of no's. And the vendor, the supplier that I wanted to go with, I got a no, and then it came back and he was like, yes, if you do this. And then I did that, and then he still said no, and I'm crying, and my husband's like, don't worry, we can take another trip, we'll find another one. So it was definitely trial and error, but I would not change a single bit in my journey. I wouldn't change it. I absolutely love what I'm doing. I love being able to come out and to source pieces that you guys love. I love being able to create, because now I'm in a situation where the vendor, we can create like custom fedoras. So the two-tone, I'll pop up here, the two-tone one I was able to create with him, the snakeskin I was able to create with him. It's giving me the ability to not just buy something off a website and bring it in, but I can create my own custom fedoras. And that's just something that I've always wanted, and I knew going into it that I wanted, once again, find that one piece and kind of make it your own. I knew I wanted to cater to women, or to people with generally big heads, because I have a big head. You probably can't tell, maybe you can. I have a lot of hair. I have a fairly large head, and so when you do that on top of my natural hair, 90% of the hats that people are making don't fit my head. The extra larges do not be extra larging. So I wanted to make my hat collection specifically for either people with large heads, because this one size fits all fedora, who and where and why? So the one size fits all didn't. So I knew I wanted to cater to people that have larger heads. So even like our mediums are basically the sizes of normal people's larges. Our larges are basically the size of normal people's extra larges. And then our extra larges, 90% of the companies don't even cater to that. So it was definitely made with my big head and then most naturals in mind. So if you have a protective style, braids, faux locks, or whatever, you're still able to wear our hats and be fashionable. And that's just something that I'm absolutely loved and I'm obsessed with. And that's that was basically the concept of the business, was to find things that I love and to try to make them profitable. And I think I've done that so far. Don't think I plan on adding anything after this. I think the whole hashtag, or my tagline of elevate your accessories, I think I'm good. I don't know if there's going to be anything that I'll add onto it. I know you guys are like, add sunglasses, add this, and I'm just like, if I can't do it the way I want to do it, then I'm not. And I thought about adding sunglasses, because you guys know me, I'm the queen of getting chic sunglasses for like less than $12. It wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So right now I'm content with it just being jewelry and fedoras. And so last year we made anywhere between $225,000 and $300,000 off of that. It's definitely, between that and the collaborations on Instagram, it's definitely one of the most profitable lines of business that the LivinFearless LLC has. So with those 4 streams of income, like I said, we've got the collaborations on Instagram, we have the YouTube ads, we have the affiliate links, we have the LivinFearless collection. Like I said, all of those 4 are roped into LivinFearless LLC, which is an S Corp, and I chose to take just a flat salary from that. And so it's anywhere between $125,000 and $150,000. So at the end of the month, I get a check. Taxes were already taken out, so I don't have to. And I think that was the thing that I love the most. I don't have to worry about keeping up with taxes. I don't have to worry about self-employed. Like I had to worry about nothing, because it's already taken out. So I get a check at the end of the month for me being on payroll, and then I have my check for my 9 to 5, and it's just easier. You get a discounted or a tax break because you're an S Corp, so your business taxes aren't that much, and it's just easier. So even though I have these 5 streams of income, I get 2 paychecks at the end of the month, and I am completely content with that. It made doing taxes this year so much easier. Like, so much easier. And then just like little things, like if I have stuff for the business that I have to buy for the business, if I have expenses, I use the business credit card because that's under the S Corp, so that's categorized under something else. It makes life easier. I don't want to go into more detail because I feel like this video is already going to be long, but I'm pretty sure, this is YouTube, I'm pretty sure there are a ton of videos out there comparing just a general LLC to like an S Corp or a C Corp. My advice to you is to get an accountant. Am I a CPA? Yes, I am. Do I have a CPA that works for me? Yes, I do. Because what she does, I have no idea how to do. I didn't do it. I didn't want to do it. I wasn't interested in doing it. It's not what I do at my 9 to 5. Yes, sis, I need you on the team because I have no idea. I don't want to have to worry about tax law, what new tax breaks coming up, what I can and what I can't expense. I don't want to know. So I will advise that if you are, like I said, I feel like if you're making more than $50,000, you definitely need to look into bringing in an accountant. Accountants are not expensive, okay? I think compared to how much money you could potentially owe Uncle Sam, I think bringing in an accountant is not that expensive. So I definitely think it's something that you should include in your expenses because they are the difference between you owing Uncle Sam $2,500 and $25,000. It happens, trust me. So that is the end of this video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. I don't know, there's not much for me to link. I will, like I said, I will link everything that you see going on here. I'll also link some of my pieces for my collection because who am I to not advertise my own business. But that is about it. If you have reached this far in the video and you have not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. Also click the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from me. Like I said, if there are any suggestions that you want me to do a YouTube video on, please leave them in the comment section because my content brain is fried. I have nothing to give you guys right now. So I need suggestions. With all that being said, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and do all the things that the other YouTubers tell you to do. And I'm gonna catch you guys next Sunday.